Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Just share with you guys today about my fitness journey. It's something that's been a bit of an emotional roller coaster for me since having my twin girls, and since speaking to quite a lot of women and mums on Instagram, I found out that a lot of people are struggling with fitness, going to the gym, what to do, and not very many people are body confident. So I just want to share my tips, my journey, and hopefully this can help as many people as possible. So before I had my girls, I was a size 8 to 10. I think when I got to about 16, I went from like a size 6 and started putting on a bit of weight. I was happy with my weight and my size, but looking back now, I'm in better shape than I was then, and I'm healthier. So I would say I prefer how I look now, but at the time before my children, I was very body confident. I loved my body. I would wear a bikini, no problem, although I was always wanting to look like the Instagram models. So I would constantly be looking on Instagram at girls who were into fitness, and I would wish I could train like that. So I had a membership at a really expensive gym. I loved the gym, but I would just go and literally go on the running machine, the bike, and I would never do like free weights. It would always be on the machines, and I had no idea what I was doing. So I would go to the gym and I would do what I thought was eating healthy, like my chicken, broccoli, rice, but I would never get results, and I never genuinely felt really good. So before I had my girl, running up till I had them, I was quite fit. I would go running all the time, but obviously with running, that's great to get your fitness levels up, and I was super fit. I could run 3 to 4 miles, no problem, but I would never get definition. My body would never change, and I just didn't know. I just thought I was doing something. And one day I went for my normal run around the block, got home, was meant to be getting ready for work, and I was exhausted, and I was like, what is wrong with me? I was pregnant with twins. So obviously I was very sick through my pregnancy. I will do another video about this later on. So I couldn't do any exercise at all. I ate whatever I wanted through my pregnancy, and I had no idea what was going to happen after I had my girls. I just assumed that my body would go back to normal. Obviously I knew women get stretch marks, loose skin, but I just didn't think it would happen to me. I didn't really worry about it. I just thought, I'll be fine. I'll go to the gym, work out after they're born. But it didn't work out like that. So once I had my girls, I had really bad loose skin. Now I wasn't fat and I didn't have a big belly. I was just, my body just changed, and I wasn't aware. Even though I knew, it's weird, I can't really explain, like, even though I knew my body was going to change through pregnancy, I didn't prepare myself to how different it would be. So I was no longer body confident, where like I used to just walk around in a bikini or my underwear around the house. I didn't feel this way anymore. I felt very insecure. I just hated my new belly. Like I wouldn't even, like today I've got like a crop top on. I would never wear something like this. It was like I didn't even wear nice clothes. Like, it would just be like a big jumper, a big coat, a pair of jeans, a pair of leggings, and I just felt awful about myself. So I would go around the block nearly every day with my girls in the pram. I would try and go on like a 2-mile walk with the buggy every day, and I thought that was enough exercise. And I would then do like a green smoothie with like spirulina, spinach, all things like that, thinking that that was enough. But then I would still eat Greggs, takeaways. Every day I would go and like get a baguette. I remember as well, I would drive around for the girls to go to sleep for their nap some days, and drive straight to Starbucks and get a hot chocolate with cream and a cookie. So I was like a comfort eater. If I felt rubbish or I'd had a bad day, or, you know, as it is really stressful when you've got kids, I would comfort eat. I would literally eat like 2 muffins, a pack of biscuits, and then I would just get more depressed. So my first step into changing was getting a PT. So I got a PT, which at the time, you know, I was like a member of twins, exhausted. I was just hoping to have the secret answer to get rid of my loose skin, feel great, because at this point I would go to the doctors every week crying because I was so low and tired and just felt like crap. Little did I know that I was lacking in like iron, B12, my hormones were all over the place, so it was just all a shambles at this point. So went to the PT. I found it was a lot of money, you know, for a single mum, so it was a struggle. I could only probably get like an hour in a week, which is not going to do much for you, and I wasn't getting any nutrition advice that I thought I needed. Like, I knew my gut was telling me I should be eating different. Like, I would go home from the gym and eat like a jacket potato or pasta and things that are not going to help you, you know, lose weight. So I literally thought, right, I can carry on going with these PT sessions and see where they go, or I can just join the gym and try and figure out myself, which I'd done. So I started by changed my breakfast and lost 2 dress sizes. So I went from a size 10 to a size 6. Now this was never an issue for me. I was never looking to lose weight. I was looking to sort my loose skin out, and I was constantly bloated. Like, I would call it fluffy. So I wasn't fat or overweight, I was fluffy. I was just a bit, you know, I was carrying a little bit of extra fat that I didn't even know I needed to lose. So I dropped 2 dress sizes in 6 weeks, which to me are just amazing. My clothes were getting looser and I started having a lot more energy, and my skin on my stomach started changing. Like, my loose skin didn't go at this point, but it just looked different. I don't really know how to explain it, but it just was glowing. And even for me, that was just a huge difference. Then I met my partner, Taylor, and he's well into fitness and working out, and he knows exactly what to do in the gym. So he started taking me through some sessions, and I can be totally honest with you, it was so hard in the beginning because I wasn't used to it. Obviously, you know, fitting it in around my girls. My girls were still in nursery, so I only had 2.5 hours in the morning to go to the gym, fit in what I wanted to while they were in nursery, like housework. But I found it more beneficial to just go to the gym because it was giving me more energy. Like, for my mental health, it was making me feel better, and obviously I was getting results. So in the beginning, when I started changing like my nutrition, I did go quite skinny. I think I didn't really have definition, but that's not the look I wanted. So luckily my partner was like, that's fine, whatever you want we can work with. So I was a bit pensive, should I say. I didn't believe that I could get the body I wanted, because everyone up until this point had told me, oh, you'll never get rid of your loose skin. Once you're a mum, you just got to accept that's the way you're going to be. And I just believed them. So I kept asking Taylor, like, are you sure? He said 100%. Trust me, if you do exactly what I recommend, then your loose skin will get better and you can, you know, change your body. So I'm 2 years in, and I can say that my loose skin is so much better. I believe that you'll never get rid of it, like, fully. I think even if you haven't had children, I know people have loose skin, but for me, it's just so much better that I feel so much confident. Like, even though my body is still not classed as by society perfect, I've still got stretch marks, I've still got a bit of loose skin, I still got cellulite, but in my opinion, when you're healthy and when you're doing something about it, your goals change and you become more confident with yourself. So I've got stretch marks, I've got loose skin, I've got cellulite, but I'm confident. I don't care what other people think. Like, I will go out in a bikini now. I will wear something like this where my belly might show and I'm not embarrassed. Whereas before I would cringe and I hated looking in the mirror. It made me feel really, really low, and I would just constantly think like nobody's gonna want to be with me, my body's a mess, I've got twins. But I think another great thing for you to have if you are a mum is to have a partner who's supportive. If you're a single mum, then I think it's important to build the confidence yourself and learn to love yourself. When you start going to the gym and working out and eating healthy, you'll just have this new confidence where you can see your body changing. Like my arms are changing. It was never a goal for me to have definition in my arms. It just came, and now I love it, and I'm like, right, that's one of my goals. My back, you can see definition in my back. I've literally grown my bum, which I never thought was possible. I genuinely thought these girls on Instagram just say it, but it is true. If you do the correct work, then you can get it. So if you do have a partner, then I hope for you that they are supportive, because that's what you want, is somebody who will look at you and say, I love you the way you are, and encourage you to work on yourself. Because I know some guys where their wife or partner has had a child, they're not very supportive. They'll eat junk and they won't support the woman, where I think is so important for the guy to say, come on, let's do it together, let's work out together. Or even if you don't work out together, let's make it a priority to eat healthy and help each other. So with your food, I would suggest by starting small. So if you try and do everything in once, you're going to overwhelm yourself. So for the first year, all I did was change my breakfast, started going to the gym, started taking supplements for my iron, B12, all that, my hormones. So I started getting better, but I wasn't super strict on my other food. So if I wanted a takeaway, I'd still have a takeaway. I still ate pretty much what I wanted, but it got to a point where I wanted to up that and get better with my food as well. So now I would say I eat pretty good 90% of the time, and 10% have a treat. So like on the weekends we will have a bit of a treat. If I want some chocolate, I'll have that. If we want to go out for food. So you don't have to be super strict, although it is mainly your nutrition. But if you want to build muscle, like build a bum, I know a lot of women do, and if you want to get rid of your loose skin, the one exercise that was really, really good for me was deadlifts. So learn these things, and you don't have to have a lot of money to do this. I know some people say, oh, I haven't got the money, or they make the excuses, and you don't have to. You just get the gym membership, and you either ask people reach out. You're more than welcome to reach out to me on Instagram. I've helped quite a lot of women by letting them know what I do. And also there's loads of Instagram fitness people on Instagram where you can just watch their videos, and YouTube have got endless workouts. You can do home workouts as well if you can't afford the gym, or if you have got children that are still small and you've got no time, literally just either get up a bit earlier in the morning or go to the park. I've done loads of workouts with my children in the park. If you get resistant bands, and I've got ones that were literally £5, so message me for those, and they're like one of the best ones. You can do stuff with resistant bands. It doesn't have to be going to the gym. So there's loads of things you can do at home as well. But I know how horrible it is to be in that place where you just feel crap. You don't know which direction to go in. There's so many conflicting opinions and advice out there, but you don't have to be extreme, guys. It's literally start with drinking more water. If you drink more water, you will feel amazing. This will help your skin. It might be just changing your breakfast. It's just one step at a time. You might say, tomorrow I'm gonna go for a walk around the block. Start off with that, build up your stamina. Then it might be the next day I'm gonna do 5 push-ups. I couldn't do 1 push-up when I started. My core was so weak after having my girls. I couldn't do a pull-up, but over time I can do those things now. It takes time and it takes patience, but it's so exciting when you see results. Like, I wake up now, I'm like so excited. And I do have times, I've just had like 2 weeks off the gym where I was feeling a bit run down and I just couldn't be bothered, but it's okay. You don't become obsessed with it, but then you know you can have a rest and you know what you're doing, you can get back on. And if you were also like I was one of those people who were just so scared to go in the gym on your own, then ask someone to go with you. Reach out to someone. Like, I all the time say to women, come to the gym with me. I'm more than happy for you to come to the gym with me, work out with me, and then what will happen is you'll have the confidence to start going on your own. Like, when I started going with Taylor, I remember we were going for a bit and then he went on holiday for 2 weeks and I was sat outside the gym like, have I really got to do this on my own? And I done it, and it was the best feeling ever. So don't be afraid and don't think that you're the only person that is feeling anxious about it, intimidated, worried. You know, we all start somewhere, and you don't have to be a mum either to have all these feelings. I know girls who have got stretch marks, loose skin, not happy with their weight, and we're all in the same boat. Even guys. I know some guys who are like, oh, I wish I could do what you do. But honestly, you can look back in a year's time and 2 years' time and think, wow, I'm super proud of myself for everything I've achieved. So go for it. One step at a time. That is my biggest advice to you if you're starting a fitness journey and you want to change. My second advice is it's not going to be easy. It will suck. There will be times where you just don't want to go to the gym. I remember in the beginning I would get so angry with Taylor because he'd put me through these workouts and I'd be fuming because I didn't realise it was that hard, and I would just want to cry because it was really, really hard. But mentally now I'm like, wow, if you can get through these workouts, then it'll set you up for challenges in life. Like, when my nan passed away, that was a huge challenge in my life. It was horrible. I went to the gym. Some people might think I'm crazy, but the morning she passed away, I was in the gym and it really helped me mentally. It just does something to your body, to your mind. It just gets you strong. It just gets you through challenging times. So yeah, I hope you do decide to take that first step if you are struggling and you do want to change and you do want to feel confident and happy with your body, because I believe we all should love ourselves and we've all got the capability and option to change and be the person we want to be. So good luck. If you do decide to, then please reach out to me on Instagram and let me know how you're getting on, and if there's anything I can share with you that can help, then just ask. And if you like this video, then please thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks guys.